Hi friends, welcome. In this tutorial, we will learn how to draw a rectangle in Vinci Resolve. So let's start. So first, we have to go to effects, and in generators, we will see the solid color. We have to drag it down. So what I am trying to do is, I am first creating a color on which I will draw the rectangle, which will be visible to us. So what I am doing is I am changing the color to whatever suits me. So for this tutorial, we are going to go with the green. So we can see that the final output is actually a green screen. So what we will do is, so again in effects, we have to again go to effects and drag this adjustment clip. So basically adjustment clip is a layer on top of the solid color which we created. In this adjustment clip, we are going to make changes that will come up as a rectangle. So we will right click on this and we will go into the Fusion page for this, which is open in Fusion pages. So when we open this, we can see that already there is media in and media out. So we can see, so this is a dual screen setup, in which on the left side we can see a screen, different screen, and on the right we can see a different screen. So right now both are same, and there is nothing clicked on this part. So if we click, so if any node has two radio buttons, in which the left one, if we click on the left one, this left screen will show the output at this level. If we click right, it will come up in the right screen, and which will show the output at this level. So what we have to do is, I will disconnect it. So we can see that this screen is not translated to this, because I have disconnected these two modes. So we will not see anything right here, which is the final output. So what we have to do right now is to create a rectangle first. So I drag this rectangle here, and we have to remember that every time we draw a rectangle, we need a background. So this background will provide the color of the rectangle that we will create. So and in this for this rectangle, we are going to drag this arrow to this blue part, which will create the color of the rectangle. So suppose I click on this radio button, so we can see that a black rectangle has been created. If we change, you can see that the background is highlighted in red. So we are right now working in the background mode. So what we can do is, if this is selected, you can change the color to anything that you want. So we know that we have created a solid green background. We need a rectangle which has some contrast. So suppose I choose red. So the red rectangle has been created at this level, because I have created the left radio button here. So now we want to merge these two things, the solid green color. So if I have to draw it, like this is the rectangle that we have created, and this is the background that is there. So now we have to merge these two features into one. So for this, we will drag this merge node. So in merge node, we have to see the color of the inputs. So the green color is for the foreground, and yellow color is yellow color is for background. So what we will do is, we will drag this to this, and we can see, and if we turn on the output, we can see that the green color is visible in the output at this level. And because the green color here is the foreground, we will connect this to foreground. So we can see that the rectangle that we created is visible right now. Now if we connect this to the final output, we can see this is visible right now. So this is the final output that we are seeing. Now the problem here is, this mostly people won't use a solid rectangle. We would need a rectangle which has only boundaries and not the whole which is not a solid rectangle. So we just want the outside boundaries. So what we will do is, we will first uncheck this box which is solid, and now we can see a rectangle but there is no color inside it. So what we will do is, we will to create the borders, first we will increase the size of the border. So we can see that as we have increased the border width, the rectangle has started to appear. So this is the rectangle that we are right now looking at. We can go back to the edit page and see how it looks actually. So we can see that this is actually visible. Now we have created a rectangle. If this suits you, you can use it directly, but most of the time we have to actually create some kind of an animation in rectangle while highlighting things. So we want the rectangle to be drawn while the viewer watches the screen. So this is what we want to achieve. I forgot to mention, we can move this rectangle and change its size as we want it. So we can change the size and move it wherever we want. Now after we have created this hollow rectangle, what we have to do is to animate the rectangle in such a way that it gets drawn while the viewer is watching. So what we will do is, suppose we want the rectangle to be drawn in such a way that it will be completed on the 24th frame. So it will start from the 0th frame and will be completed on 24th frame. So what we will do is, we will go to the frame 0. We will actually decrease the length to 0 and just click this diamond shape button here, and this will become red. So we have created a keyframe right now. So what keyframe does is, it remembers the position or the length of the rectangle, the overall perimeter of the rectangle, and remembers it when we change it next time, and complete the animation in between. So let me show you what I mean. So on the 24th frame, we go to the 24th frame, we go there and increase the length to 1. So 0 was when the perimeter length was 0, and length 1 means the whole perimeter has been completed, and this is being completed on 24th frame. So this has been achieved. So what we will see is, when we play it back, you can see that the rectangle is being drawn here. So you can see it here as well. You can see that we have created a rectangle which gets drawn while the viewer watches it. It actually shifts the attention of the viewer from wherever they are watching to the part where we want them to see. So suppose in this particular background or whatever is there, we can actually place it here. So suppose we want to highlight some part over here. So what will happen is, when we play this, a small box gets highlighted, and this will bring the attention of the viewers to this part of the screen, and they will see whatever the editor wants them to see. So this is how we draw a rectangle in Vinci Resolve. I hope you have learned something. Thank you.